Halo guys, kembali lagi di channel SapiharaArtStudio dan selamat datang di game GodOfWar. Jadi di episode sebelumnya kita udah melanjutkan perjalanan panjang yang akhirnya kita disuruh untuk menemui penyihir wanita yang sebelum-sebelumnya kita udah jumpai juga ya. Dan kali ini aku mau ngelanjutin perjalanan Atreus dan Kratos dalam menemui wanita penyihir tersebut, yang mana saat ini kita udah ada di depan rumahnya. Kita tinggal masuk saja. Oke guys, jadi tanpa berlama-lama, let's go, kita masuk aja. By the way, Atreusnya mana nih? Oh ini. Ayo masuk. Apa kalian siap masuk ke rumahnya teman-teman?
Father, she is here. It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Atreus selalu seneng kalau ketemu dia.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Yes.
Take him to the table. Hamlet. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
Hidup dia coy.
It worked.
Let me see him. Mimir, you there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh,
Kok diludah ya?
been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either?
Atreus lucu ya.
When word gets out that
Udah
Mimir
kayak
is free,
bocil
the wrath of
kematian,
Odin will
pengen
be
tahu
far
semuanya.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir once, yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Wah, Kratos marah
Are
coy.
you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But
Now.
You're welcome.
Kratos marah karena Mimir ngasih tahu ternyata dia itu adalah
because she's a
dewa.
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
but she's
Ya kalian tahu sendiri lah ya kalau Kratos ini sangat-sangat tidak suka dengan dewa.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your counsel head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
we know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jomungandir is a sparkling conversationalist.
Jomungandir. Nama World Serpent adalah Jomungandir. Ingat ya, Atreus dia adalah penyihir. Penyihir dewa. Balik ke sana. Oh, kita langsung pakai ini bisa nggak ya? Daripada naik kapal mending pakai ini kalau bisa. Ke sini. Confirm. Oke.
So, Mimir, why did Freya spin your face?
No. Speak of Balder. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Balder is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Balder is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
How do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally,
I
that
need that
horn.
alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you.
Guys, bentar guys. Let's go.
Smart, you'll find him.
Hari-hari update nggak usah lah.
Later then.
Kemana tadi jalannya? Ke belakang. Oke, sini. Uj. Itu War Serpent alias Jomungandir. Mana kepalanya? Kencang banget dia. Sorry guys kalau kalian rada-rada pusing dan ingin muntah ya. Mana kok nggak ada, cok? Speak to the word serpent. Speak.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
Buset dah.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway.
Dimakannya patung Thor karena katanya dia nggak suka dengan patung Thor.
You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck. Mimir and Mimir. remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right. Makuna huntun kun. Kono tunno punora. He knows the pain of your loss.
Banget suaranya ya.
Efniun Fogua. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one of the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
You looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Follow Mimir instruction to the church. Ini bisa dipencet B. Jomungandir. Sini.
I can read what this says now. But it's a name. Air! Whoa! The name made it light up.
It's the name of one of the Valkyries. That's quite curious.
Sini nggak ada jalan, coy. Tapi di sini ada. Kalau ke sana kita balik ke sini. Ini apa sih? Baik. Oh, ini udah beda map ya. Oh iya, ini udah Jotunheim, guys. Dan ini udah beda map. Enggak, ini masih ada rumah kura-kura. Tuh. Masih sama.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
Oh, tapi ini beda nih.
Nightmares, ugh! What awful pests!
Siapa sih yang nembak? Astaga.
Above you! Incoming fire! Not as hard as I thought.
Nightmare. Oh, ini portal ajaib.
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir.
Kayaknya bukan
Prior to
kesini
that,
deh
the
jalannya.
wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin?
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
One more for the collection. Another name. Deirdre.
Another Valkyrie. That's no coincidence. But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
Lah, kita naik di sini, turun di sini. Udah gitu doang. Ah, elah. Ini apa pula nih?
Mimir, you were in the middle of a story before. How would Freya agree to marry Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people. A selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Kita balik dulu tempat tadi ya guys. Salah di kanan. Tuh di sana. Ribet juga jalannya soalnya. Tadi. Nggak bisa turun. Itu kita belum naik ke atas itu. Tunggu dulu. Mana sih? Mana sih benderanya? Di sini harusnya benderanya nih. Mana sih?
Wow, it said there was an entire city under the water.
Aye, lad. A forgotten city.
What was it called?
Well, I forgot.
Ini ada jalan lain ya guys. Ini ada jalan yang lain nih. Kita harusnya ke sini.
I can't believe Odin and Freya were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Nah, kita belum ke atas sini soalnya.
Found anything good in Fafnir's storeroom, like maybe a whetstone?
Hey, Sindri. Have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please, keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
Why? Is that a piece of my braided mistletoe arrow adorning your quiver strap? Poor Fafnir. There's a fine line between ambition and greed, you know.
Ah, kampret balik lagi ternyata. Sorry guys, sorry.
I wish Mom were here. What is this place?
Could it be? The Eight Thrones.
Stop being coy, Ed. Do you know this place or not?
I'm Mimir, the smartest man alive. I know many things.
Well, whatever this place is, it looks important.
To who? There is little of value here.
Ini udah nggak ada jalan lagi ya. Aduh, aku pusing. Dan ini masih terkunci.
Now where should we go?
Poor Fafnir. There's a fine line between ambition and greed, you know.
Tujuan kita sebenarnya kemana ya? Masuk ke dalam, belok kiri deh kayaknya udah. Masuk ke dalam, belok kiri coba ya.
You were saying something about love and hate being...
Intertwined, yes. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the giantess Fjorgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Fjorgun was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see what he really wanted beneath his bluster. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Gulvik, you were taken from this realm too early. You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvik calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvik whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvik say that...
Really? How?
Boy.
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is...
Boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvik's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvik will reward you.
Good. The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
Right behind you!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
My fair Gulvik. This realm suffers without her spirit.
Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you
we...
wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand. This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. Ahem. There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And? What happened next?
You'll see.
Thor killed him. Oh no. He fell in a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. Truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Akhirnya kita sampai ke tujuan, guys.
Crystals up ahead.
Apakah ini udah terbuka
Just get the work.
atau masih terkunci juga? Tuh, masih terkunci semuanya. Terserah lah. Coba kita lihat rekaman udah berapa lama, guys. 11. Masih cukup sebentar lagi.
Dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
Wih,
We seek a chisel.
The tip of one, yes. A very,
Wolfer.
very giant.
Jadi tempat ini berbeda dengan yang lain, dengan tempat yang lain. Berbeda maksudnya di sini ada saljunya. Itu karena ada satu giant yang sangat besar yang mati di sini,
That big crystal on the giant's ring is promising.
di mana nafasnya itu sangat dingin, guys. Sampai-sampai daerah ini ya itu jadi beku gitu karena nafasnya dia. Dan ini giantnya ini tangannya doang nih, ini kukunya nih. Nih. Tuh, ini kukunya doang nih.
didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea.
Nggak panas tos botakmu. Oke, ini di kiri seperti ini. Kalau ke kanan, tunggu mapnya di mana? Tujuan kita ke mana? Iya, ke sana. Ini ngambil doang. Udah, kita ambil dulu aja.
Magically sealed, I'm afraid.
Kita turun, guys.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh, Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
Pintu-pintu begitu kita belum bisa ya masukin.
Father, look up there.
Siapa nih? Gak apa-apa lah, udah ini aja. Untuk sementara kita seperti ini aja. Sepertinya setelah ini kita bakal akhiri dulu ya teman-teman.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Should we attack?
Tuh ada matanya si Tamur tuh. Jadi kita akhiri sampai sini dulu ya. Kita lanjutin di next video aja karena takutnya kelamaan guys. Oke. Untuk video kali ini sampai di sini terlebih dahulu. Terima kasih buat kalian yang udah klik dan nonton video ini. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe channel ini. Dan sampai ketemu di next video teman-teman. Dadah.